Hello and welcome to the Elsie Black Oral History Project. My name is Eileen Hyland. This project is all about sharing and preserving the real life stories of people living in social housing in Ireland, with a focus on fluid housing. We want to highlight the everyday experiences, the memories and the voices of residents, the stories that often go unnoticed. It's about recognising the value of these communities and making sure their stories are heard and remembered. Today is the 7th of May and we're talking to Michael Foley, who lives at Mill Court in Bandon, County Cork. So the first one is to introduce yourself, so tell us your name and where you were born.
I was born in Huddersfield, up in England. There's two of us buried, or two of us was born over at the bottom myself.
Yeah.
And then we came back to Ireland and I went over down above with me, up there where the Codger Hospital is.
Yeah.
And we came home and
You were only a baby when your parents came back.
I was only 5 when he came over here, 5 years old.
Yeah.
And we came over and then they started living here and then they passed away.
So tell me a bit about your parents and your family. Was there many of you in the family?
It was about 15 was there.
Was there? Yeah.
But the family didn't bury no.
Yeah. Big families in those days.
Yeah. And they are scattered in up to England and...
Right. And are there many of them around here now with you?
I had my sister, Siobhan,
Yeah.
my sister.
That's...
And another one can say it.
Yeah.
She was married to one of the Costellos.
Okay.
Owned the hotel here before.
Oh, right. Oh, I heard that about that. Yeah. Okay, so when you grew up here in Bandon then, was it, what kind of a house did you grow up in? Was it a council house or was it?
Council.
Yeah. And what were there was a big family of you there, so was it very crowded?
There was only 3 bedrooms.
Yeah.
But we all kind of slept in the one bed, you know.
Yeah. Wow. So...
I came here then.
Yeah. So did you stay in that house for a long time, Michael?
Oh, I was, yeah.
Were you?
Yeah, I was in the house there long time.
And was that the house that where you lived when you came first?
And I came here first and my parents wanted the house.
Yeah.
And then I had an accident.
Yeah.
And though he passed away, then he was shipped into Codger Hospital.
Yeah.
And next minute he handed me up a letter over to the Codger Hospital. Was it, did you want the house now?
Wow.
So the sister got married and there was kind of commotion in about the family, you know, between the family. I packed my bags and I got out.
And did you come in here then?
Yeah.
Did you? Wasn't that very handy for you?
But the sister got me in.
Yeah.
You know.
And how are you finding it here now?
It's all right, you know what I mean? We have our own, what do you call it, 20 neighbours around and they're very good to people and
Are they?
very good around too.
Yeah.
You know?
That's really good.
Yeah.
That's great. So when did you move in here?
I don't know. No,
Was it right at the beginning?
In the beginning, I was the first man in here.
Were you?
Yeah, me only told me 7 days.
Wow.
And then nobody came after that. His name was John Pierce, but he passed away.
Yeah. So you're here from the beginning. You're the original.
There's only 2 people came in here.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
So that must have been a huge change for you coming in here, was it?
Yeah. Then we got a big flood here one time. You probably remember that.
Yeah.
All up this swimming.
Yeah.
The water over the river, over there.
My God.
The water over.
Wow.
And the bridge down there. That was an old bridge they put up because that wasn't too safe without this crossing.
Yeah.
No?
Gee.
Too old and they had to knock us.
Yeah. So you were out of the house for a few months, were you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
So we were shut up on top.
Oh, okay.
But just happened to people, you know, just happened to lift above, you know, to put us up the other.
You didn't have too far to go.
Well, they had to come up there to come up with the money to pierce for the damages, you know, the puncture and all that crack.
God.
So that had to be thrown out into the skip.
My God. Yeah, it must have been a big shock. So what was your first impressions when you came here? What did you think the first time you came in?
It was nice, it was nice to know, and meeting friends and all that crack.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we didn't when I came in here. Yeah.
That was really nice, yeah. And it must have been very comfortable as well, like to come in to have a place of your own.
And then we come down there to one, there was a television there, but I cracked up to think I'm getting another one now again.
All right.
And said it's last for the television because you used to come down there in the night time, you know, watching down television.
Yeah.
So you can make a coffee, a cup of tea or anything like that.
Yeah.
Over there.
Yeah.
And so I got very sick. But they won't come down now.
Yeah.
No television show.
Yeah. And what does home mean to you? What does home mean? What does it feel like when you have a home? To have a home?
That's grand.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is very grand.
Yeah.
I like to live out, you know.
And does it feel secure? Does it feel...
It is, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Great. So what would you say the biggest change for you living here compared to where you were before? What would be the biggest change for you? What does it feel like for you being here now compared to where you were?
Oh, it is grand.
Yeah.
Grand.
Yeah.
I like to be living here.
Yeah.
No, well, you were on bus and can come and go anytime you want to from here and go over town.
Yeah. And just handy for town as well, just easy enough to get in.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, that's great.
Yeah.
Okay, we're flying. Do you think people outside kind of look down on people who live in council houses?
There's no way, yeah.
Would you get that a bit? Would you get that attitude a bit?
You would, yeah.
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 So would you ever have felt a bit judged or treated differently because of where you live? Would you think people would have thought differently of you because you live in a council house?
Yeah. Well, when I left my job, there's about no order and people weren't kind of happy that when I left, you know, neighbours, no.
Yeah.
And that. I used to do a bit of gardening above my office as well, and I used to keep the place nice and tidy and all that crack.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah. Great. So you were saying about the community here that when you came first, it was a bit better, was it?
It was, yeah.
And why do you think that was, or what helped to make it?
Well, Rachel used to come here and our Rachel.
Yeah.
She used to come here and everything was working perfect. But when she left, Tony and Eva was her first. The crowd back in Kilbrittan.
Yeah.
And then the funds, we were getting funds there for the garden. And they disappeared. The money was gone. And they took it, Tony and Eva. And they're outside in the bank in Clonny or Kilbrittan. And poor Michael there, he passed away. He looked down the snap there on the photograph. And he passed away. He got on to the boy. And he got back the money.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah.
He took out the bank down below, see. And he joined his flowers, wanted him for the garden, no money. Oh, it's gone.
Gee, that's terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you think having those kind of things help bring people together, if you have jobs to do or if you're working together in the garden?
We used to do our own place, there's the flowers there, like up and on here on the outside.
Yeah.
There's a new girl that came in now, she was part of the club as well.
Okay.
And she was the girl, she was better than any man. Talk about shovel and big bags of stuff up there.
Yeah.
And then she had a helper now with her. And Paul Dougal took with her too.
Yeah.
And I was in the garden there for him.
Oh, right.
But the hose is damaged and he can't do nothing, I'll be drowned. Gonna get there with the boats. See the hose, the hose and all the sleep was onto the hose.
Yeah.
That cracked up altogether. Then not to talking, try to get no one out again.
You need someone on hand, don't you, to solve all those little problems?
I told Paul I wouldn't go near up there now, that hose above, I wouldn't go near it.
Yeah.
But there had to be no hose putting that.
Yeah.
And I'd walk away then.
Yeah.
Well, that's easy, me sitting hard up.
Yeah.
Because we kind of suffers with breathless, you know. We'd be panned out.
Yeah.
I couldn't walk to my own place down there above now. My own back place above, walk down here, I'd be panned out.
Yeah.
No couple of breaths.
Yeah. Okay. So, what could they do to make a better community here? What kind of things would help?
I don't know, I'd help. everything went queer here now and since when he left and
Yeah.
touring all of them. So now it comes here now. Only in that person that come in there, he sat down there and be drinking, picking cans of beer. And he's picking all up and all day then. And it was at night. Supposed to come down and close the door there.
Gee.
No, the television, and the television was robbed.
Oh no. Gee.
And there's people have done it.
Oh.
The poor, the Chinese, they come in here then they said so. I seen only there one morning. It was about 10 o'clock, I was going over town. And they were walking round there and I came back, the television gone.
Oh no.
I know who took it then see.
Wow. Would you see a big change in this place since you came?
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
Big change altogether. Went quiet and neighbours there be talking to you and we sat out above here and we sat out there as well. We all sat down and
Yeah.
we chat.
You need that, don't you? You need a
Yeah.
connection with people.
Yeah,
You need neighbours. Yeah.
Very
Great.
good.
Great. What else have we here? If you could send a message to the decision makers or the developers, what would it be? What could they do with places like this to make them better?
I don't know what to do.
Maybe just make more of them.
No, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So many people need a place like this, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Is it nicer to live in a place like this than to live in a house on your own?
Well, it is, yeah. I'd rather live here alone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say it is.
When I came into this house, I wasn't kind of used to it, you know. When you went to bed, you couldn't sleep all night. You'd be up all night, you know.
Yeah.
I got used to it then.
That's great. That's great. Is there anything else you want to tell me about what it was like to live here?
Well, I'm kind of happy, you know. It's my home, no problem. You know, right fine. I'd be carried up in the cardboard box.
That's a nice feeling though, isn't it? To
Yeah,
feel secure, I
yeah.
suppose. It's really good,
Yeah,
yeah.
well, looked after.
Yeah.
Or there sometimes pass up and up and check up and me say, am I all right?
That's cool.
I do, yeah.
That's really nice, yeah. That's great. That's great. Michael, I have no more questions for you. That's everything. So I'll turn that off there now.